that word you use?
Spoilers.
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 Spoilers. Spoilers. Spoilers.
I like that word.
I thought you might.
Hello everyone, and welcome to a special Fan Theories. Not only is this a behind the scenes look into how I come up with my fan theories, but it is my 2,000 subscribers special, and a big thank you to everyone who's helped me get here. So there is actually a reason for making this video. It's to give people insight into what I think makes for a good fan theory. Now of course, when it comes down to fan theories, it's all a matter of personal opinion. There is no right or wrong way to do it. As long as you're happy with the theory that you come up with, then that's all that matters. But for me, for a good fan theory to work, it needs to fit into the known canon of the show. As we don't always have all the information and sometimes there are gaps, it can be open to interpretation what the canon is. Well, this is where I make what you might call logical leaps. For example, my Silence and the City of Death theory. We know that the Silence have been shaping humanity since their very beginning, so it's logical to assume that they were there at the very beginning. It is therefore not much of a logical leap to assume that they were there before the creation of humanity and thus helped in creating it in the first place. Another factor to remember is that your theories are always subject to change. My theory about the Seventh Doctor being aware of the Time War is a good example of this. Sometimes you may have to adapt your theories into the new updated canon, however you also have to be prepared for the time that your theories might be completely debunked by new canon evidence. My original theory about the Master not having returned to the Time War is a good example of this, as Missy later revealed that she did in fact return to the Time War after the events of End of Time. Lastly, it's often useful when trying to tie together your fan theories to add in your own interpretation of what might be canon. After all, that is the very example of what a fan theory is. But in doing so, try to keep it sensible. A number of people have said that the Doctor now has an infinite number of regenerations after having been given them in Time of the Doctor. However, there is no on-screen evidence to support this, and as such, it is sensible to assume that the Time Lords simply granted him just one other regeneration cycle. Now, of course, there isn't anything to disprove this either, but as I said, for a theory to work, it needs to fit into the canon of what we already know. Lastly, I would just like to say, above all, please remember the golden rule of fan theories. Everyone is entitled to their own ideas and opinions. Not everyone will agree with your fan theories, and everyone has their own ideas about what is or isn't canon, especially when it comes to the expanded media. It's perfectly fine to disagree with someone else's theory, that is, after all, your own opinion, but please respect their right to hold their own and have their own ideas. Lastly, I would just again like to say a big thank you for 2,000 subscribers. It's been just under 4 years, and I honestly never thought we would come this far. I'm still a very long way off of my dream of doing this as a full-time job, and I'm going to need a lot more help to get there. But every comment, every like, every subscribe that I get, it means so much more to me than I can ever say. So really, thank you. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, favourite, subscribe, share, it really helps me a lot, and be sure to check out the description below for a link to my Patreon. There is an exclusive webcomic and rewards for those who support it, and the funding generated by my Patreon helps me fund future videos. I salute you all, and I will see you with another video very soon. I'll go in as a good outtake.